what happens. And though this room is dark, I've seen much darker days. Days when, to my own admission, I made my own decisions. I would trip and bleed, but it was my own blood I slipped in, not the blood that his robe was dipped in, but his road I could walk to be forgiven. So I chose to open my doors instead of let more sins in.
You say you've seen darker days, but you haven't seen my darkest ways. How could forgiveness coexist with this? Cause I'm sure it's not just a phase. And I'm dismayed at the promise you feel is made. You spoke of a road to walk. What is this? Cause at the end, I would like forgiveness for my ink-stained heart, cause today I know I'm not a part of this derivativeness.
I remember I was not old enough to drive, but down evil roads I'd already driven, and there were incisions made in my skin to relieve that depression that was creeping up again. But I thought, why? Weren't his wounds enough? Like he suffered so I wouldn't, but I just couldn't trust.
I'm still grappling to anything in sight. It's like I slip on the floor in the night. I can't see or feel or breathe. Searching for hope to being contrite because I know I'm not right.
And I too gripped for the walls, but only to fall again and again, stumbling through the halls. But he walked with me through it all, and he calls me his son until he calls me home, and then life has begun. And when I consider the magnitude of the pillars of creation, the deflation of my own thoughts and reservations persists like unavoidable pain. But the unavoidable gain of victory in his name, it's undeniable. It is unrivaled, and untitled is he who gave a title to every living thing.
You say he walked with you through it all, but I'm still stuck in the way of the fall, and most of the time it seems I'm very alone. Where's the light shown to you that brought you up from a crawl?
It's true that darkness fights where the light has shone, and there are weeds overgrown, but that grave was overthrown. So I recruit the fruit from the seeds I had sown. I gather them up, and though I don't deserve it, the words I heard were, "Well done, my faithful servant." Man, and how sweet those words through the twisted turns of my path that he made straight, rewarding the heart that yearned.
What's this about faithful servant? Whatever it is, I haven't learned it. Then again, you say we don't deserve it. That's sharp, but maybe I am a part, because every path I chose, I've swerved it.
Yeah, like, who is the creator of the eyes with which we see? Like, these have got to be a masterpiece of God's ingenuity. He gathers us up from the clutches of death. He gave us breath, and he gives us rest. But I pray to stay awake so I can make a New Testament, that he would speak through me, and that the rest of it, my own thoughts and inconsistencies, would just sink like the sediment.
Please, will you teach me how to pray? I don't know the words to say as my disbelief has caught up with me, and somehow God knew it was today that I would stop and understand the things described a man. My wicked ways are wasting my inner soul to sand that you curse to sink from me, my own thoughts and inconsistencies. I let go of the useless knowledge I know, and so like a breeze my mind is set at ease as I slowly get a grip of the hope you showed.
Yeah guys, so with no regret, guilt, or condemnation, my proclamation in this rise up holy nation is that the captives can be set free and rest in the security of eternity. Now that sounds firm to me. His foundation built on restoration and partaken by you and me. We can truly see what we don't deserve to be and be made new by he who is defined as true and desires to bring life to you and glory to his name. So may we rest in that claim, and may we never be the same.
Pull away the cloak of pain I put over me a stain, and walk into the light. I'm not right, but the transparency allows me to wane. And as I fade, a king's presence resides today. Through me to be the next sun's rays to show and glow to all those still dismayed. I see now, my eyes open, Christ's salvation roped into my life, and I dive. It's more than a mechanism to cope in. My death I see, behind me sin. I love so much as it held me in. It's deceivingly warm arms that are now alarms to the hope I'm living in. I was created, purposely made. I traded and hated needing to be saved, but you spoke and gently broke the indulgencies I craved. I see now Christ is king, heavyweight champion that frees, crowned victor, judgment sound. He's reigning champ within me. As you put it, glory unrivaled. There's more to the story, revival, and now I'll see it, not just read it, the eternity story untitled. So until I see him face to face, I will praise his forgiveness and grace for us not discerning or deserving of the truth set in place. I will cheer loudly as a fan crazed, amazed. He is the one and only, the truth you showed me, king of the planet,
victor of my soul,
conquering champ,
powerful decider,
producer,
director,
hero,
title holder,
provider. He is.
Amen.
Amen.